Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the Dermafirm R4 Bakuchiol+Niacinamide Soothing Repair Serum. This is a Korean skincare product that's been getting some attention because of its mix of bakuchiol and niacinamide. And if you are like me, an Indian living abroad, you probably keep looking out for products that are gentle yet effective for our Indian brown skin. So let's break down the claims, the science, and then my personal experience with it. So starting with looking at some of the brand claims, what does this R4 actually mean? So as per the brand, R4 is part of their naming system and it stands for repair, restore, rejuvenate and revitalize. This serum is positioned as a soothing, repairing tonic serum that calms irritation while improving uneven skin tone, wrinkles and dark spots. One of the star ingredients here is our favorite niacinamide, which is present here as 20,000 parts per million, which is approximately 2% of this formulation. And even though it is not 5%, which is a lot of formulations use, it is still a decent level for daily use for evening out skin tone, brightening, reducing the look of pores and strengthening skin barrier. And since it's just 2%, it's not too strong and non-sensitizing, non-irritating. Next one on the list is Bakuchiol, which is the hero ingredient. Ideally, it supersedes niacinamide, because it is the plant-based alternative for retinol at 10,000 parts per million or roughly 1%. It's been shown to offer similar benefits to retinol like improving skin texture, reducing wrinkles and boosting collagen, but without the irritation that a lot of people experience with traditional retinol. Alongside, you've also got peptides and collagen, which supports skin elasticity and firmness. There is also glutathione, which is a powerful antioxidant and protects skin against free radical damage, and it also promotes radiance. It's also got some soothing botanicals like eucalyptus and perilla leaf extract to calm the skin. So now let me talk about my experience. First of all, the scent is wow. It has a divine fragrance, very mild, but you cannot miss it. It actually gives me luxury skincare vibe, which I haven't experienced in a long time. When you apply it, it glides so smoothly, spreads easily, absorbs quickly, and feels really comfortable on the skin. You do get that sensation of a thin film forming on your face. It's not sticky, but you do feel, something, some kind of layer formed on your face, but it's comfortable. It's not sticky at all. But here is a surprising part, and honestly the reason I didn't keep reaching for this product is even though it contains niacinamide at 2%, which is known for brightening skin, and making skin tone even. Every time I applied it, my skin actually looked a little darker right after application. It is not as much, but it's definitely noticeable. Like I see myself in the cameras while I'm editing my videos, I see myself in the mirror, and I can definitely see that kind of effect. It's not permanently darker, just something I notice instantly. The first time it happened, I thought maybe it's just a bad skin day, but after trying it 2, 3, even 4 times, I noticed the same thing. The effect even stayed until the next morning. My skin just looked duller, and then once I washed my face, it went away. So it's definitely a temporary effect from the formulation itself, not from my skin actually changing. So I had to dig deeper into the ingredient list, like what is there exactly that's causing this kind of effect. So here are 3 ingredients that I found. Methyl trimethicone, which is a silicone. The other one is copper tripeptide 1. And the last one is sodium guaiazulene sulfonate. I think that's how it's pronounced. Now coming down to methyl trimethicone. So it actually forms a smooth film on the face, which literally explains, the whole feeling of, when I said that it feels like a film formed on the skin, which is not uncomfortable at all. But what I found out that it can actually reduce light reflection, which means your skin might look more matte or flat. Usually you see these kinds of ingredient in makeup products, in primers, in foundations, where they promise you matte appearance. And because it's not reflecting as much light, skin can appear dull or maybe darker. The next one, copper tripeptide 1. Now this is a peptide which gives you anti-aging benefits, repairing the skin barrier, provides collagen support. But one thing to note, this ingredient in its raw form, it has a bluish tint. And what I also found out in a skincare formulation, especially on deeper skin tones like ours, it can leave a subtle gray or a blue cast. The last one, sodium guaiazulene sulfonate, seems to be another active which also has a blue color. It has soothing and antioxidant benefits, but in certain formulations, it can also contribute to that temporary darker or muted look on the skin. Now, if you look at the product, after you dispense it, it does have that bluish tinge, like a cloudy blue tint, which may explain the presence of these ingredients. So while the formula is packed with good stuff, I think the combination of these ingredients, especially the blue actives, explains the darker color that I kept seeing. Another thing I want to mention is the packaging. You know, in person, like if you hold it in your hand, it is actually very beautiful and it looks, you know, it has that luxury feel to it. It has this mirrored, reflective double casing that feels premium. But whenever I try to show it on the camera, oh my god, I think you guys cannot read it at all. And it kind of looks confusing on the video. So while it's the most gorgeous packaging to hold, for someone like me who wants to, you know, show to my users and show it on the camera, I think it's not that practical. So here is my final take of this product. The Dermafirm R4 Bakuchiol+Niacinamide Serum is packed with amazing ingredients. The texture feels lovely and the scent is luxurious. But for me, that temporary darkening effect really takes away from the overall experience. If you're someone who doesn't mind that, or maybe you don't notice it as much, if you're a lighter skin tone than mine, it could still work for you. It's soothing, it's hydrating, and it does have solid anti-aging actives like Bakuchiol, niacinamide, and peptides. But as an Indian woman living abroad, we already have so many things to deal with, and on top of that, uneven tones, pigmentation, you know, products making our skin look darker than it actually is, and making our faces less radiant. It doesn't deliver the confidence we need from our skincare. So my question to you, like always, have you ever tried this product, or any product for that matter, that has, you know, you had certain expectations, but when you tried it, it actually did not deliver that well, or it actually made your skin look dull, darker, or just not so good? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know about those products. So whenever I'm trying those, I am careful. And if you want more skincare reviews for an Indian skin tone, somebody who is living abroad, has access to all these different brands, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Until then, stay tuned, stay beautiful.